My name's Camille Jenkins. I play for Derby County Women's First Team and I came through the female talent pathway of the club. So I've been at Derby since I was like 7, 8. Yeah, someone just invited me to come down for a trial. Came down from a trial. This was when it was a centre of excellence. And I stayed at the club ever since, moving through the age groups. When it became an RTC, I was still there. And then I went to the reserve team when I was 16, 17. And then the season later, I went to the first team. Whilst I did the reserve team, you also get the option to do the Derby County Community Trust college programme. There you can either do a BTEC or A-levels. I did my A-levels at Friesland, and then I also trained for the Community Trust alongside it, so I was training pretty much every day. I had 2 games a week and I was getting my A-levels in. I was getting better a lot faster than I would have done if I hadn't have gone through that programme. A big selling point was the fact that I could do my A-levels. Obviously, like, football isn't forever. I wanted qualifications that I knew could help me get into university or that could help me later on in life. So yeah, it was a big reason why I stayed, just because I knew that I could get everything I needed at one place rather than having to go to 3 different places just to get what I was given.
So what we've got at Derby, we run teams from under-9s all the way up to our under-21s. So we've got a pathway all the way through into our first team. We've had 8 players who have been involved in the first team this year, which is brilliant, and we're really proud of that. And what we try and do is create an environment for top female players in the area to come and play for Derby, develop with us and hopefully progress all the way through into our first team. What we've tried to replicate is what the boys' academy will do at under-18s, under-21s, and do that with the girls. So, and yeah, already we've had some short-term success with 8 players this year getting in and around the first team. What we're hoping for is that number to become a lot bigger as the years go on, and we create a first team, hopefully, of local girls that have come through our pathway and can play for the first team. The education is delivered through the Community Trust, so all the information is on the website. So if you're a player that's interested, if you're 16 years of age, finishing year 11 at school, you can go on the website, submit an expression of interest and get in touch with us. We can then obviously look at their footballing CV, and if suitable, we'll invite you in for a trial. Same applies at 18 as part of our degree programme as well. So if players are leaving clubs after doing a 2-year scholarship at the age of 18 and want to come and further their studies with us alongside playing for our under-21s, there's an opportunity to do that as well.
It was definitely a really nice experience when I first started playing for the first team, kind of like that realisation that I'd literally been here from 8 and then 10 years later at 18, I was like, you know, becoming a player for the first team, and I was in and around that first team squad and kind of getting better and challenging myself against like grown women. It's always interesting to see like young talented girls, and you realise that they are going to be you in like 10 years time, or they're going to be even better than what you could ever dream to be.